Good evening. Pike Henry, welcome. Dave McD, hey, thanks for coming, guys. Welcome back to Mod Soup. Jeremy, welcome. Thanks for coming. Yeah, tonight we're going to continue more or less where we left off last week. Tamat, welcome. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so we're going to continue. Last time we left off in Bleak Inlet, essentially testing out the random interloper rare item spawn mod. And yeah, in the last week though, there's been some changes, and I actually went and added a couple more mods. So I'm just looking at the bit stream here. It's a little bit flaky tonight, it's looking like. So I may want to drop the bit rate. Just kind of keep an eye on it. Dropping down to like, yeah. Before we get any buffering happening, maybe what we'll do is do that right now. Just try 7 for a bit. See how that goes. Don't want to get in too much trouble here with the bit rate. All right. Alrighty. So, just to go over some of the changes, let's go to this. So, a lot of stuff here, but in terms of updates, there's been some updates. Like Asset Loader got it updated, and Mod Component also got updated. And but in terms of additions to the mod stack I have here, to the soup that is, I added custom whiteout. So this is something that it's not really that, Jeremy, okay, DS5678, we do have a special guest here tonight. Yeah, I've been in touch with Jeremy through Discord talking about some of his mods. So if you guys have looked at the mod list, Jeremy's basically written at least half of these mods, if not more. I have to count them actually, but yeah, he's done some amazing work for the game. So a lot of this is, oh, well, it says it right here. You can just see, look at this. He's here all over the place. So yeah, so tonight I added Firepack, which is one of his mods, along with Wolfmarius. And this is an interesting one. It adds a bow and drill, and it adds Fire Ember Carrier, which is pretty cool. Yeah, let's talk about special guest, eh, Dave? Awesome. So glad you're here, Jeremy. And I know that the crowd that comes out to this stream will definitely enjoy asking you questions. So I'll remind them along the way that you're here and you're the mod author. Funky, hey. So anyway, this is cool. Take a look at Firepack. We've also got random interloper rare spawns was updated but not functionally changed. What else? This is it, guys. So the title of this episode is called Timberwolves Anywhere. We'll take a look at that in just a sec. And the rest, I think, is just melon loader noise. So let's get back to the game. And let's just go into mod settings. So just quickly, guys, so we can look through this. Yeah, guys, ask Jeremy questions. He's the master here. It's just unbelievable. Thanks so much for coming again. Okay. So custom whiteout. This is an interesting one. We're not doing a whiteout challenge, but hey, haven't you always wanted the whiteout challenge to be different? So this is cool. Apparently, I think it's an older mod, but it's been brought into play for 1.93. So you can check this out. You can adjust basically what you have to find, and you can adjust where your stockpile location is. So it always starts you at the Quonset, but you can change where you have to go. So I can make, all these different presets give you different tasks, things you have to acquire. Anyway, Nightmare sounds fun to me. It's just more stuff that you need, and you have to do a lot of crafting. But you could set yourself up to have to do it in, Angler's Den. So I don't know if I'm ever going to do this, but I've always wanted the whiteout challenge. I like the whiteout challenge in principle. One thing I'd love to see with this is weather changes, rather than just who cares about the loot you have to acquire. I want to see weather changes. I want to see a robust whiteout. Let's modify the whiteout part of this, right? But anyway, super cool that we can play with it, and I think more challenges are better. So let's go through. Okay, one thing that's really cool is, sorry about all the wind noise, guys. It's windy out. It's windy in Ash Canyon right now. Mod component. So this is technically like a helper function, but it. Hey, Bonrad, welcome. This helper function now has settings, and so these are the modifiers to the loose loot in each of the modes. So if you use low loot custom, which we are, you get a loose loot of 0.2. And my understanding from talking to Jeremy earlier is that this is, this is not on top of anything right now. So 0.2 is the interloper low loot custom setting. So Jeremy, you may have to correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I think this is not adding anything on top of what we're already experiencing in terms of low loose loot. But anyway, if you want it to be more masochistic, you could change these, which is interesting. And this actually interacts with rare interloper spawn. So rare interloper spawn, Jeremy clarified to me that basically it's actually, Jeremy added 300 custom loot locations. And you know what, let's just get into the game, we'll talk about it because it's so loud here. But this is what I wanted to get to, is Timberwolves Anywhere. So this is a new mod that Jeremy's made, and he's okay. It was happening in the background. Yeah. Okay. It did feel like the loot was a little light, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the same loot that you'd normally experience in a custom low loot, or is it lower? I'll let you get back to me on that. But this here, Timberwolves Anywhere, is really cool. Basically, he's allowing us to do regular wolves or Timberwolves in any of the regions. Yeah, Jeremy, we'll revisit that in just one sec. Sorry. But yeah, this is cool. So basically, you can add Timberwolves or regular wolves to any region. So you could just, yeah, you could just put Timberwolves everywhere if you want, which is, it's kind of insane. And I actually don't want Timberwolves everywhere, but I would like the chance to have Timberwolves in different places. It would be cool if it could be random. So I think that's a possible modification to this, but super cool that this exists. You know, Timberwolf Mountain. Should there not be Timberwolves there instead of regular wolves? We've long talked about that, right? So let's leave that on. If we ever go to Timberwolf Mountain, we'll have to deal with it. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that we have to check on. I think everything else is from before. So let's get in so we get out of the wind here, guys. It's so loud. Let's just get back into our Relentless Night game, which is Mod Low Protest. So we're in Bleak Inlet in the cabin. And yeah, the question I was trying to get from Jeremy just there was that, you know, that this is much better. Oh my god, it was loud. So this oh, do I only get it at the main menu. Sorry. But anyway, there's the loose loot setting is not making it worse than it would have been if I wasn't
surrounded by
if I was just doing a straight custom game
drink.
With loose loot on interloper settings. I think it's the same spawn locations, Funky. Yeah, Jeremy, you got some questions here. These are good questions. I gotta get my head on here. What are we doing? Yeah, to prevent you breaking it. It's okay. Give us the option to break it and we will. Alright, so what are we doing? It's late in the day. We just climbed down the rope. We're on a quest to find the rare interloper spawns. And Jeremy clarified for me earlier in the week that basically there's 300... He inserted 300 custom rare loot locations. That's locations for the bedroll, the heavy hammer, the hacksaw, the... heavy hacksaw... That might be it. Try to think. Anyway, you know, the major tools basically, and yes, so he put in 300 custom locations. So that's why we were finding the bedroll at Jackrabbit Island. That's not an actual interloper spawn. That's a custom location. Fire Striker, Maglan's nice, and the lantern. Hey, and so you know, I was looking for the major loot in the standard locations. It doesn't exist in the standard locations, guys. So that was a fool's errand, and I should have looked into it first. So anyway, that means all bets are off. Things are just wherever they are, and we have to find them wherever Jeremy's decided to stash things. So it's kind of cool. Each of those 300 locations only has a 10% chance of spawning. So the default is 50%, but then with that 20% that we saw with the loose loot spawning, that just previously in the mod component settings. Basically, it's down to 10%. So you could adjust that if you want to make it a little more plentiful. But that works out to something like, you know, 30 pieces of major loot scattered through those 300 locations. So it's pretty crazy. Anyway, what should we do now? I think considering it's the nice time of the day for a walk, let's go down to the worker residences. Mel, thanks for coming. We're warm again. That's good. So, oh, one thing I did want to do is just pop up. Karen, hey, welcome. Thanks for coming. So let's go, oh yeah, I forgot it was nasty out. Super nasty. Pre-blizzard, for sure. So it's warm though in the wind shade. So that's actually still walkable. What I just want to do is grab a bit of food here. Because we're using Hunger Revamp, so the food is definitely, you know, harsh. What's the story? Do I have one of these already? I don't know. I guess, you know. Who knows how long this run will be. Let's just grab this stuff and head back. Warm up a bit. I am tempted to walk it, even though this is clearly pre-wizard. It would be a bluff call for sure if I did it. It's warm, guys. It's warm. You know what? What happens over there? Is there anything over there? I can't remember. But anyway, I think we're just gonna walk on it and hope for the best here, guys. I'm tired, but just gonna walk. Get some wind shade. Might even be warm in the wind shade. So, unfortunately, we're in Bleak Inlet. Oh, guys, there's one other mod that I didn't install, but I do like on a conceptual level. And it's one of Jeremy's DS5678's mods, and it's called Rope Luck. I don't know if he just released it or if it was an old mod that got reinstated, but yeah, we're warm in the wind shade, guys. Let's do this. But basically, what it does is it randomly removes or inserts ropes throughout the map so that you can no longer have control over the ropes. You can't take them or remove them or put them in places. You just have to go with the strange mystical luck of ropes being there or not, which, you know, is weird, but it does add challenge, and it gets into the idea of having an environment that's just more unpredictable, and I like that. Brand new mod, eh? Nice. So guys, check it out. It's a bizarre mod. Like, it's a weird idea, but I think it's awesome, and I like the I like the concept. Oh. Hello. Okay. See how he kind of knows where I am? See this? See how they kind of know? It's like they could hear me or something. Look at this. Look at this reconnaissance in force here. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go. Problem city here. I was worried about that pack. That was the pack that was going to come for us for sure. I tried to go through them, but only got 3 rounds for this thing. Is he gonna get fooled by the bridge? He's coming in for a piece. Alrighty. Yikes. So I guess we're, yeah, I guess he could have smelled me, for sure. Yeah. Oh, so we're here for the night, I guess. Timber was right outside. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. Oh, yeah, Karen, I disabled the bar. The Timberwolf morale bar. I think it's something that should not be. So, for my custom interloper kind of... Yeah, I'm going to forget this thing here, but let's drop it anyway. So I gotta get figured out, like, what are we really doing? It's a nice time of day, but now I suppose if they're there, maybe I could go the other way, but I guess let's do some repairs. Gotta check the water situation. So yeah, anyway, rope luck. It's just hilarious. I just like the idea. I think along those lines is kind of what Murph was talking about destroying buildings and stuff, and just having passageways like connector regions that are disabled, you know. So yeah, check into rope luck. I could see doing it on a different playthrough, but because we just went to all the work of putting this rope up behind us coming down here, I just felt like I don't know if I can do that to myself, but I probably should have. I mean, I think the fact that it's kind of like it's mysterious is a little immersion breaking to me. Like, I feel like the rope luck should be, you know, should make sense in some way. It kind of reminds me that there's like other people in the game or something that are taking your ropes, you know, which is cool. The whole idea of there being other survivors that are changing the environment when you're not there is neat, but you know, a little different. Shucks, it is too bad about that pack. That would have been perfect, but let's do some repairs, guys. Oh yeah, so while we're here, we might as well check out this. So the fire, what is it? Not fire add-ons. Fire Fire. Oh, forgetting. Sorry, guys. It's in the description. Jeremy, what is it? Fire stuff. Just looking for it here. Basically, to cut a long story short, you can create an ember box out of a recycle can, 2 birch bark, and a charcoal. So you can carry embers, and I do want to see how this works because I like the idea, kind of for realism's sake. The other thing it gives you potentially is the fire pack. Thank you. It gives you the bow drill. I always called this a bow and drill, but I think it's also called a bow drill. So this is cool. This is, the old-fashioned way of starting fire. You create a bow where you have a string between 2 pieces of wood, and you wrap that string around this thing, and you have the other one at the top, I think, and you kind of run it back and forth and create friction in a little hole, and that generates an ember. Then you start a fire with that. So yeah, this is a cool method. This is ancient, as it says. It's an ancient way of making fire, and yeah, basically, you would be able to do this in the long dark, right? And I did this in real life once, and it was brutal, but it worked. We actually made a fire with it. Somebody else made the bow and drill, though. I didn't make it from scratch. So, but yeah. So this is cool. I think this should kind of exist in the game. On the other hand, yeah. So the Maglens exist, which is permafire. So permafire exists, so that's not really up for grabs. So we might as well have bow drill, I guess. I guess the only thing I would like to see maybe is a barrier to entry. Like you should only be able to build it at fire 5, unless that's already the case. Or fire 3 maybe, or something. Some barrier to entry, because yeah, it is a pro tool. Like it's, yeah, bow and drill in real life is brutal. Like it should take you like hours, and there should be high failure rate. It should be like you may not get a fire out of it, but you theoretically could, kind of thing. And this thing, the ember box, is neat because yeah, you should be, instead of torch chaining, oh, you've done it a bunch of times, Dave. Wow, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Funky, the whole thing with Timberwolf morale, I mean, I guess you kind of know if you shoot them or if you throw something at them, the morale's going to drop a bit, right? So kind of already know a little bit about what's going on with that. Let's check our cloth. Let's do a little bit more cloth. Gucci Birchman Safari. Yeah, that was a good run. It was pretty good. It was fun. That was a fun run. Savage beginning to it. So what are we doing for... Oh, I forgot about all this. It's all cold. Well, let's get rid of it. I forgot. Oh, okay. So that's why the Timberwolves were coming up. Yeah. Oh, man. So we pulled that off the deer up at the top right before we came down the hill. So, this is not a serious run, guys. This is a messy run. We're just having fun. What do we got for clothing? Any more repairs? Let's just call it a night, I guess. We'll do a little repair and call it a night. It's a hand drill. I feel like with the bow and drill though, there's not much. Like the point is, there's no like stress on your hands. It's like you have one piece of a block of wood on top of the drill, and then you've got the drill a toggle that controls the drill, kind of thing. I don't remember it being. Oh, gotta get into bed before we can't see anything here, guys. So let's pull some. Oh, maybe I can do some breakdown or something. I'm especially distracted tonight, guys. More so than usual. It's been a long day, and I feel like if you ask me at 2 o'clock today, are you going to do a stream tonight? I'm like, no, I've got to cancel it. I just can't. But I had a coffee, and I had an O. Henry quickly after that, and I feel a lot better. So we got three bandages. You know what? Considering the world of danger we're in, let's do a couple more bandages. Gucci Birchman number 10. Can't even remember. Okay, let's kill this day. What are we doing? It's gonna wake us up at oh course. I gotta remember, guys. It's just relentless night. We're not just sleep for 8 hours. Like, don't just sleep for 8 hours. Get yourself in trouble. Yeah. Oh, we got an aurora out of this. For what it's worth. Wow, it's bright in here, guys. Is that gonna work? No, dysfunctional. And I can't even play that tape. That would be kind of cool. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do some more. 6 degrees. So it looks like we might make it through the night. Yeah, it's been a busy time for me lately, and but yeah, coming up, I think next month I should be able to kind of get closer to doing regular recordings and stuff. I haven't been able to do any recordings in the last little while, so it's all been live streams, and they're good, but I mean, I love the social component. I love connecting with you guys, but the gameplay is probably like weak, just sort of like hacking through it. Let's put another. So it's not getting that cold. Seriously, to Matt, go energy drinks. I remember I went to Burning Man like in 2014 or something like that. No, 2011. It was a long time ago, guys. And anyway, we drove back from Blackrock Mesa Desert or whatever it is, where Burning Man is, all the way to San Diego in one go, and it was like after Burning Man, so we were in rough shape. And it was Monster and Go energy drinks kind of thing the whole way, and I just discovered in that trip how bad it is for me and how my body just rejects them and hates me for it. And I haven't had one since, but I think the better solution is just to pull over and sleep, frankly, at this point. But at this age, certainly. Let's see. So, dusting pork and beans. I suppose what we should do if we're going to make this walk is do some buff. So, guys, we just slept the whole night and we didn't gain that much condition back. So, it's definitely low condition recovery is no joke. Let's light this fire up. It's going to be ridiculously cold outside this night. Let's just take a peek outside. I could do one on the road, but now that pack's just going to be there again, isn't it? Waiting for me. Or has it moved on? Let's see. Oh, does it look different to you guys? Like the end of an aurora morning. Feels like negative 26. It's a little cold, guys. Let's go back inside. It's a nice warm cabin. And hey, while we're here, while we're kind of like getting cold, just score a couple of these things. That is cold. Beautiful morning, really, but here we go, one more. This is the little plants spawn, right? They're kind of scarce. Oh yeah, look at that. That's really nice. Wow. Aurora breaking into a morning sunrise. Very cool. So yeah, for the bow and drill we need gut. So it's not in the. Anyway, the thing is, like, with the bow and drill, do we need it? I mean, it's cool, but we don't need it really, because we've got the Maglans and we've got matches galore. We've got fire strikers galore. Fire starting's never really been a problem in this game. Even late game, it's pretty much chill. Okay, so let's try to maybe I can put an hour away. Yeah, let's put an hour away. Let the sun come up. Yeah, we're gaining in here. I think we might have. Oh, and I lost 12 fed for that. Careless. But we do have 14,740 calories, so we really should. I'm
so hungry.
We really should spend some of that, That's the thing about Hunger Revamped, is like you pack on the fat, but you should actually use it at some point. You shouldn't just, waste it. Okay, so let's make tracks. I don't want to be here all episode, right, guys? It's not like a real playthrough, so let's just bang our way through. If only I had one of those, if only I had a blue flare to just walk through those Timberwolves, but it was not at 0 hunger. Just trying to think of what you mean there. Oh, the well-fed? No, you lose the well-fed when you go into the bottom third, I think. So let's drop a couple of these sticks on. Take embers. Can I do it? Oh, that's so cool. So there you go, guys. Yeah, losing well-fed happened at a third. Oh, fire starting too out of all that. Nice. Okay, let's cook. Let's do a pork and beans. Okay, might as well do both of these. And let's get some stuff warmed up. There's 2 of these, right? Yeah. Let's get them both going. Yeah. It's enable status bar percentages, I think. Funky. Yeah. You can check in the description. I should have everything there for you. I'm trying to update it every week to keep the story straight on what we're actually doing, but oh, those were getting warmed all the way out here. Okay. So yeah, let's get rid of this torch, and we got to warm up actually. We're not gaining that quickly. I suppose I should make a little water too. Yeah, we're a little low on that. So let's just take this off. Take this off, add a little more wood. That's really cool, the add embers thing though. So anyway, so back to the fire whatever it was. I basically, I like it in principle, but it's not necessary in this game, you know? So if you didn't have torch chaining, the fire embers would be useful. And if you, you know, and the bow and drill, trying to think, like if there was a situation where you had low matches or something, you know what I mean? Like you might use it, but I just don't see myself ever using it. But it's neat that it exists, for sure. Like and it should exist. Like, you know, makes a lot of sense. A lot of those mods, like, are realism mods, like they make the game more real, but, you know, in actual gameplay, would we use them? Perhaps not, kind of thing. Okay, let's get this going. So let's drink a pork and beans. Take ourselves back into the happy place. We got a second can now, that's glory. And let's hit the road, guys. Let's go try to work our way through some timber wolves. I guess I'll take it with us. We got to get through them, though. It's not optional at this point. We got to get down to the workers' residences. Oh, look at this. This is sort of favorable. Unless it completely fogs over. I suppose I could go do that deer over there, but I have no idea. So, yeah, I should have just made the ember box and done it right there. Why the heck didn't I do that? Ugh. Okay, we have an extra can now. Okay, I really have to remember to do that before the end of the episode. Next fire, guys. Although we need charcoal for it, but... So, let's just hope they moved on. I mean, Timberwolves are supposed to move on, I think. In theory. They do that. Make room for the bear, kind of... Oh, they're right there. Okay. No, no. Let's go the other way. I guess maybe we'll stop at the deer and do the deer. But yeah, it's going to be a long walk. Can't be blown out. Yeah, that's what it should be, I guess. Packed into that tin can with your birch bark and stuff, it should kind of just smolder. Although birch bark I feel like would be dangerous. It would be explosive in there. I think you'd want like something else. Tinder plugs or, I don't know, just something other than birch bark. Because birch bark could be... You have a fire in your hands. You have to get it wet somehow, or... You know, Les Stroud is all about carrying it in like an old rotten log, I think. Yeah, 2 birch bark. Oh, I just used all my birch bark. Yeah, I mean, yeah, interesting. Trying to think of what, if there's anything in-game like that. There isn't really. Because sometimes there's a pack down here, too. It's that same pack, but they kind of wander over this far. Okay, considering what's going on and where we're at, I think we're just going to try to cattail up and go. Okay, there's that carcass. I mean, I should, because we need the food, but I don't want to pass up good weather like this. It is Bleak Inlet. So, we're at Bleak Inlet completely unnecessarily. Like, I kind of got talked into this. It's the wrong time in a run to be here. I don't have any tools, really. I've got the flare gun, I guess. It's the one thing that makes it all okay, but... Okay, we're going to creep over here and see what we can see. A little reconnaissance here. Yeah, so the Timberwolves are over on that side, so it should be alright, but there's 2 packs though, probably. I don't have high wolf spawn on though. I've got interloper wolf spawn, so... Okay, this is looking good. It's looking real good. Let's do it. Watch them be right over this lip. Banking on there being nothing there. Okay, good. Off we go. Yeah, one thing with matches is like, you know, dampness and stuff. You know, and old matches, like they do degrade. It takes a long time though, but you know, you get that old pack of matches where the heads just fall off. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit of a... I'll have to think about it a little bit. It's very cool, though. I mean, I always thought there should be a bow and drill in the game. Like, there just should be, you know? So, definitely a very cool addition. Nice graphic, too. Like, it looks beautiful. I'll have to see it when it's down on the ground, but the little in-game tooltip graphic looks great. And the Ember Carrier, I think, is definitely cool. I like it. I think torch chaining needs to be nerfed. I think basically they should definitely make it so you can only create torches. You can't pull torches. I think they should go back to pulling firebrands and have them not chainable or something. And that would be it. That would solve everything. It's just like we have no issues now. So I'm asking myself, like, why am I going down to the cannery? Well, it's in the Hunt of Tools. I'm assuming that some of Jeremy's rare interloper loot spawns are going to be down there. Maybe in the workers' residences. Yeah, this is a poor showcase for these mods, guys. But if I keep with it, you know, we might actually be able to create that bow and drill. And I plan to keep with Mod Soup. I mean, I'm having fun with Mod Soup, unless we get killed. But I'm enjoying it so far. There's a hammer spawn in the workshop, and we have the code. We just needed an Aurora now. The problem too is I can't really hide out in the like. Well, I might be able to, but it's not confirmed that I can hide out in the trailer outside the cannery because I heard something. Because the temperature might drop below Relentless Night style. Shieldheart, hey, welcome. Thanks for coming, man. Yeah, Shieldheart mentioned he might drop by. Awesome to see you here, Shieldheart. You know, we've got DS5678 here. So, two of my absolute favorite mod authors at my stream. I can't believe it, guys. Amazing. So good. Just so good. Yeah, I mean these two authors like have done so much for the game. I think, you know, it's just can't even really express it properly. But I mean, I love modding. I love that, you know, all my favorite games have heavy modding. So, you know, and yeah, it's great to see this happening. It finally happening properly with TLD, like in the latest version with all the maps and everything. No drawbacks. It's just great. It's just great.
Did I say I hate being told?
Have a good night, Karen. Take care. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, though. Let's take a peek in here. I guess we should probably... I don't know. We don't care too much about matches. We've got lots of matches. We'll fire changes for the heck of it. And I'll see about... Take charcoal. There we go. So we can do our ember bin. Let's start this thing up. This might fail, but I don't care that much. Yeah. So... Yeah, it's...
Come on, little fire.
Oh, there, we lost it. Oh, just missed it. Okay. Well, we're gaining here anyway, so let's not panic, but... We're still not at the bad interloper weather, and one of the things that is, to me, a bit of a drawback is that to get the really severe weather drop-off that you get in Relentless Night, you need to activate the day lengthening. And for my... Oh, look at that. Guys, there it is. So... we left our first hunting rifle in Quonset. To Matt, I think there's a mod to enable achievements. Yeah, there is. Enable achievements in custom runs. I don't know about mods. I don't think the game will know, but good question. I'm not running Steam right now, so I don't know if Steam will be aware of anything that's going on. So that's perfect. Look at that. 24% hunting rifle. Perfect for the requirement to fix it at the cannery.
Drop any of this.
I don't think we have any bullets. We have 2 bullets for it too, so that's amazing, guys. That's just so good. An old bedroll. Talk about an awesome find. Wow. I was really hoping we would find the rifle. So, because I originally was planned to do the rifle repair, but I thought we'd find the hammer somewhere in Coastal Highway. I was planning to do my forge over in Desolation. But since, you know, none of that worked out, we ended up walking all the way here. Looking for the heavy hammer. So we're still looking for the heavy hammer, but we're now up a rifle, so I don't feel nearly as bad about leaving it behind. And we got a shell out of it too, and I'm going to repair that right now. Granola bar, that's excellent. And then yeah, so it's been a nice day so far. Let's drink a little water. This has been a good little hut for us here. I was actually thinking I might find it down in that fishing hut right there. Oh, this is, you know, your first few repairs are just such a stinker. So, oh. There we go. 48%. A little light, but let's do a little of this. Now we're warm, so I should probably get going. Let's take on a few more. Let's get rid of this stuff. Yeah, I suppose, eh, Funky? I mean, at this stage of the game, like, I don't... What's a badge again? Do you mean, like, the feats, or do you mean, like, the Steam achievements? Because you know, at this point in my gaming, like, I don't care about the achievements or whatever like that, you know. And feats I really play with, so it's kind of like... If you're at the level where you're modding the game, you're probably not too concerned about that kind of thing, but maybe. You gotta get out of here. I don't want to get pinned down. It's gonna blizzard us, you know it. But anyway, before we go, let's go make that... Let's make that... why can't I? What am I missing here? Ember box. What are we missing? Oh, the birch bark, of course. Yeah, you mentioned that. And I used my 2 birch bark. Darn. Gee, and there may not be any birch bark till we get out of here. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I could have thought this through a little better. It's haphazard at best. We're overweight already, eh? Gee. Interesting. Let's take a look at that. We got a lot of that. We got a lot of that. That's kind of unnecessary. Feats, eh? Feats. Yeah, feats. I mean, I don't know. Do you want feats? Gotta ask yourself that. It was the rifle that broke the Lynn's back here. Is that thing... Let's just... Oh, these things could be... Oh, what is it? One for carrying a lot of books around, eh? Anyway, let's drag all this stuff to the cannery. You want the fire badge? So you don't need tinder? You know what, guys? For all the... For all the grief... You know... I just thought I heard something. You know, this is good weather. Let's go check out the tower. But yeah, I know. Oh, right. Thanks, Bonrad. It was well fed. I should not have shed that. But, you know, it's tough to keep your calories up. We had the calories, though, so there's absolutely no excuse. But in early game, you want to keep well fed for sure. Keep it rolling. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of interesting. What are we dealing with here? Although I don't know if that's... Oh my gosh. Look at all this stuff. Okay, let's just drop a bunch of these because, you know, it's kind of ridiculous. Did I drop the good ones? No. Okay. And you know what? I know they repaired it better, but just sitting here getting cold. What was that? There's a fair bit of clothing I'm not wearing. What's this? Oh, thin wool sweater. Yes, we're carrying that around. I don't think we want it. Let's just get rid of it. All right. Okay, let's go. I gotta just follow the shoreline. Gee, yeah, losing the well-fed, really unfortunate. So wait, the fire badge, if I remember, is that you don't need tinder anymore, right? So you start at fire 3. You know, the thing is though that at fire 3 you like never fail to start fires, and you know what I mean? And like you don't need tinder. I find getting caught without tinder is actually kind of fun. Like it's a weird fun, but it's a little bit fun to sort of be in the lurch occasionally. Otherwise, it's like, you know, there's no tinder in the game. I have a certain point of happiness when I drop all my tinder. You know, it's a rite of passage in this game. It's like you get to drop your tinder and lighten up. Good feeling. So I don't know why I'm doing this. We could have just gone to the cannery, I guess. I don't know. I don't think this is asking for trouble. I don't think the fog actually affects the Timberwolves' vision, though. So it would be like just a disadvantage for me. And getting into the cannery, I've got a blue flare, though, so I should just kind of muscle in. We only have to be there by tonight, though, because that's when we hopefully get an Aurora. Any luck, and we open her up. And then, oh, another blue one's perfect. The only issue is when we get into the cannery, I've got to face off against that wolf, maybe. And I don't have... Oh gosh, guys, I just got turned around. Just got turned around. Okay, it's this way. Yeah, but, and I don't have a weapon. I've only got the flare gun. So, okay, wait, where am I going? It's this way, right? Yeah. A little confused here. Guys, so it's 42 minutes in. I did a lot of, like, talking. We haven't made much progress yet at all this episode. I was kind of considering doing Project Zomboid for the second half, but I just don't know if we made enough progress to call this an episode. Do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of think maybe I'll hold off on Zomboid. I do want to continue Zomboid because I'm absolutely loving the game and I'm super fixated on it. And whoa, 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 whoa! What we got here? That's gonna be deer, right? Yep, deer tracks. We're good. But yeah, it's bad. Oh, there it is. I want to badly play Zomboid, but I do want to push this series forward because, you know, not making a lot of progress in testing all these mods. Like, I'm kind of dilly-dallying, so maybe we'll pull 2 hours on this thing and pick up Zomboid another day. I might do an off schedule stream or something on it. Or the other thing about Zomboid too is that there's a lot of gear management, so it's not ideal for streaming. Funky Rad has been doing his series offline, and it's amazing. He compresses the gear management side of it. That's true, Funky. That's a very, very good point. It's indeed true. Can't. So yeah, we'll hopefully find that heavy hammer. But with 10%, it's only 10%. Oh gosh, the pot. I don't know why I'm taking it, but let's go up and just see if the gun's there. You know that this is going to be kind of a red herring, but I don't think the gun's here on Interloper. But a cedar, did I need that for something? I need that for something for the bow and drill. Wait, did we find a? We might have found a. Oh no, we didn't find a gut. Thought we found a cured gut or something, but getting my runs mixed. So this, I know it's not here, but I'm gonna go anyway. More cedar. I suppose if I'm worried about sleeping, yeah, nope. I knew that, but I did anyway. So we came for cedar in a pot, guys. Came for an extra, what is that, like 3 kilos or something? It's like 2 kilos. Arg. Yeah, but I gotta say, Project Zomboid is kind of awesome. I worry a little bit about the replay value, but I have an offline character where I basically, I would say I've won, but I've gotten stable, you know? More or less stable, and it's kind of like, okay, now what? But that's a different series, so let's focus on this. Got the task at hand. Walking all the way back to Cannery. Although this is great weather for it, frankly. Just if the visibility was a touch better, but you know what? Like by the time we get there, it'll probably open up a little bit for us. Yeah. So what was the other news? Yeah, DS5678, aka Jeremy, or Jeremy, aka DS5678, told me that I believe he told me that the bedroll in the cave over there is a guaranteed spawn. It's not something that he could mess with. So Hinterland put it in as a static object, and it's there. It's not like a probabilistic spawn, so it will be there this run, which doesn't matter because we already found the bedroll, and we found it in an interesting place. Although I'm hazy on it, to be honest with you, where we found it, but somewhere slightly unexpected. Yeah, we're down to cattails, so yeah, Funky's in total control in his PZ run right now. He's just destroying it. It's amazing. Gosh, I gotta keep a little bit track of where the wall is here. There it is. It'd be nice to pick up a carcass. Now I'm kind of regretting I didn't eat that carcass. I was going over to the cannery. I don't know. We'll probably find a bit of food. But what great weather! Wow. Early Loper, right? We're day 8, guys. It should be getting a little nasty soon, though. It should be kind of turning down on us a little bit. Wow. Yeah. Footstep persistence is great. Yeah, one thing that Funky and I were talking about in the context of Project Zomboid is persistence in these worlds, you know, in survival worlds, where if it's a sort of empty world with no other players, like having objects that you leave behind or, you know, evidence of your past behavior remain. is kind of a big deal. It's it really adds to the immersion. That's something I always liked about Long Dark. Is like if you leave you know, with some stuff, like if you leave a crowbar in the snow, like it's there, you know. And there's some issues with that because yeah, the snow should cover it over and this and that, but basically, and you know, meat shouldn't really stay. But yeah, other than that, it's like that sense of persistence that, you know, that you trust the world, the laws of physics are, you know, hold in your world is good. Let's do a reishi prep. It's immersive. Yeah, we're getting a little on water too, I think, eh? Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, let's just go with that. If it's still, can I do one more? One more reishi prep out of that? No. Tinder plugs? No. Let's check the Tinder situation. Since I was talking about Tinder, we've got 4 and 3. That's sort of enough. And a lot of books and stuff, guys. A lot of dead weight here. But only 35 kilos, so I think we're just going to haul it. Yeah, I've heard about the dead torch marking technique. Oh, there we go. Clear up for us. And it's still warm, so... Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea. Especially somewhere like Desolation Point. But for me, I've run into trouble. I mentioned that because I've run into the Dead Man run. I ran into trouble there. I got lost in out on the ice. But, you know, for the amount of condition you lose trying to set up your markers, you know... I guess the other place would be the caves in Hush River Valley. And that, you know, I guess that's what spray paint's for, really, but... Yeah, we're going super slow, guys. I guess I should drop the cedar. The reason I'm kind of hauling all that cedar is that if we get stuck at the cannery overnight without getting in, I guess we'll go to that... Where will we go? I guess we'll go to that fire barrel and stay there. But we're going to have to navigate the Timberwolves. It's going to be ugly. Although, no. We've got the blue flares, so it should be totally fine, actually. What am I saying? I don't really have a ton of experience with the blue flares, but I kind of get that if you have one running, they don't attack you, and you can kind of, you know, if you throw it at them, it does affect their morale. Yeah. That kind of thing. But the main thing is just not getting jumped by the alpha. You know, if you get nipped and stuff, yeah, you take a bit of damage here and there, but as long as you're on the move, you know, you kind of get out of harm's way, but the, it's the alpha, you know? There you go. Yeah, the old bedroll scan, Tomat. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, funky, totally. Although I would have liked, you know, when I first played this game, back when I was a voyageur and getting lost in Pleasant Valley going in circles, I remember thinking that I'd come across parts of the road in Pleasant Valley that would have snow like this, like partly on the road. And I thought that, I actually thought that I was at a place I had been earlier, but the snow... Did I lose my... Did we not have a pry bar, guys? How is that? I could have sworn we had one. Did I leave it? Oh, yeah, I left it at the top of the climb down to... Oh, down to ravine, guys. Oh, this is such a bad run. Oh, no battery. But yeah, I actually thought the snow changed, you know, like it kind of melted and got, you know, went up again and down, which would be neat, you know. And likewise, like, you know, things should snow over. Like, you should lose, if you leave like a tool in the snow, like it should cover over, you know. Maybe you should be able to find it again, but it should be a little bit hidden, you know, just like a little mound or something, and you dig it out if you want total immersion. And I've always felt like your stakes shouldn't be outside. You should have to stash your stakes, and stakes on the ground should draw animals and all that. But anyway, you know, these are high hopes for this game. I don't think that we're going to see stuff like that, but that doesn't really lessen my enjoyment with it too much. It's been a great game. I mean, I've probably got like 2,000 hours in this game or something, so I'd say I'm kind of reaching the like kind of upper limit on the experience. And you know, I always come back to it, but I hate to say it, but here we are in this mod loper run, which is meant to be kind of a tough loper, but so far it has been fairly chill. I think the reason for that is that the Relentless nights have not been cold yet. Like, we haven't had to have fires all night, and I have done it a couple times, but I didn't realize that we wouldn't need to yet. So that's something. So yeah, we're just going to try to make for the cannery, and if with any luck we'll have to wait till the evening, obviously, and then We'll try to make it to that fire barrel, clear out the trailer, and make it to the fire barrel. Oh, I don't know. I don't even need those, right? These gloves. Let's just leave them. Matches galore. No pry bar. I can't believe I left the pry bar behind. What was I thinking? That's just unwise. That and all my scrap. So if we do find the heavy hammer, it's going to be kind of a bare forge, but that's okay. It's a test run. It can be messy. Let's go take a peek. You know, I think these are guaranteed spawn, these Timberwolves. Not 100% on that, but I think it's true. Okay, so we're going to find a lot of sardines here, too. I forgot about that. That's a plus. Oh, Timberwolves. There's one. Yeah, right at the front door waiting. So when I first came here on my very first... as the dead sleep, look at the 4 of them just filing out. Like, 5 Timberwolves, guys? You ever seen that? What's going on there? Oh, and by the way, Jeremy, DS5678, mentioned that he thinks that the Timberwolf behavior we saw last game, where they fled, the top pack was just skittish, is actually stock behavior. He thinks that sometimes the Timberwolves, if they're not near each other, if they're on their own kind of thing, they flee. So that may have been it, that I encountered them kind of individually, but it's neither here nor there. But yeah, so, you know, and that kind of stands to reason, because none of the mods that I'm using really, you know, touch Timberwolves, I don't think. Okay, let's get this thing queued up. So ideally I could make it to the trailer without using it, but they're going to hear me / smell me on the way in here for sure. And we're going to have to do it. Now, I don't know what happens when I get really close to them. If I have to walk through one, is that going to be a problem kind of thing? Usually I wouldn't come here without the ability to shut them down, like overtly. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh yeah, bitrate dropping, guys. Hold on a sec. Let's check this out. Yeah, let me just drop it a bit. So, unfortunately, we're not getting a seamless experience tonight. Somebody else is streaming next door or something. Let's go down to 4,000 kilobytes, guys. It's going to be ugly, but at least it won't be laggy. As laggy. Let's let that happen. Yeah. We can achieve 4,000 kilobytes, right? Reasonably. Kilobits. I'll always suffer from that annoying ambiguity. The bits bytes distinction. Factor of 8. Look at all these tracks. 5 Timberwolves, guys. I really don't know if I've ever seen that. I always thought there were maximum 4. Okay. It's just alien to me that there's 5. We're gonna get contact any minute here. Wow, guys, there we go. Without an alarm, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna get the alarm on the way out for sure, but hey, we're gaining in here. Oh, they're all kind of outside the fence and stuff there. So let's make a dump. We'll dump some stuff here and, you know, go a little lighter because we do want to climb that rope, obviously, if possible. So let's dump the curing stuff. What's that? And I guess we'll dump the rifle. I should drag the rifle in though. There's no reason not to take it. Unless you're doing a preliminary loot run. The old hockey sticks that you can't use. Okay. Let's just drop some stuff. So we're going to drop... we're going to want to take this actually to the barrel. Drop a book. Let's drop some of this stuff. Drop all that. Yeah. Drop that. We might get caught somewhere, but what would I use? Probably the fire one. And yeah, so I think, guys, we're going to go through for the 2-hour run tonight. Excuse me. Just one sec. Alrighty. Let's go on my inventory here. Coal, a lot of coal. Let's drop these. I'm not going to use those likely. We'll drop this until we get to the point where we're actually doing something with it. I'm going to want those. We got, oh, we have, okay, that's prepared. Too bad you can't unprepare it. And we're not going to be getting, I've got the pot too, eh? Yeah, let's leave it here for now. Not going to need these. Down to 31. 3 charcoal. So we're not going to use the charcoal until we find more birch bark, so let's drop that. And kind of overkill on coal too. 2 kilos in cattails. Let's take back 20, which is still overkill, but we're getting down to the able to climb here. We already have, what is that? 3 emergency stems, which is overkill. I definitely need to come back for them, but okay, stripping it right down here. And a bit of cloth too we've got, eh? So let's drop a bit of that cloth. Here we go. Now we're down under. Okay, good point, Jeremy. I do have the developer console here, so I could just add it, but it's a kind of, you know, it's not exactly a mod showcase. It's like a pseudo run / bumble my way through things. Yeah, we may get, you know, but yeah, I suppose I could try it. Do you guys want to do that? Do you want me to just add it? Let's get over to the fire barrel first, and we'll do it. And we'll do it. I'll add it in with the dev console, which is what, tilde? No. What's the dev console again? It's not tilde? Oh, I did. I am 99% sure I had the dev console on. Okay, so we're warm. Let's get our thing out. Let's go find that. Let's go get to that fire barrel. F1. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Let's get in some trouble here, guys, with some Timberwolves. Oh, it's clearing up nicely. Gonna be face checking one of them right about now. Uh-oh, it just went over for weight, so it's annoying. So didn't I find... Okay, stump remover. Gee. Uh-oh. Now I'm wishing I brought my my sulfur. I think we have to be at an ammo station to do that, don't I? I don't know if they're here anymore. Might have despawned. Yeah, watch me go back in and come out, and they're going to spawn again, right? Let's just find out. I think you need to be at the ammo station to do the, what's it called? I guess I'll take them both. They're pretty light. But we do have to drop a little bit more if we want to get up right now. We're not going to climb right now, though. Okay, we'll go sleep and wait for the Aurora. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Quickly check. Can I do it? It's no. Can't have gunpowder. You have to be at the workbench. Yep. Alrighty. Well, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Let's find some Timberwolves. So, if they're not here, that's... Oh, right. I don't have to climb the rope because we do have the Bleak Bridge still installed. And, yeah, let's go take a look at that.
He doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, there we go. Contact. Okay, it's on. Oh, caught in the train. Yeah, and unfortunately, guys, they're going to be yapping for hours now. That's unfortunate, but it's kind of one of the realities of being at Bleak Inlet Cannery is that you're going to PO the Timberwolves, and they're going to be on your case. So yeah, we've got this now, which is really awesome, functionally. From an aesthetic point of view, at least, something to be desired. It's kind of a utilitarian bridge, but functional. Okay, can I walk by you with this on? Oh no! Oh, guys, no. That was the alpha. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen here? That was a fail. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, so yeah. I guess we're staying here. I could have made it to the fire barrel, but considering we're in such rough shape, That's really unfortunate. I didn't. Okay, so there's a bit of science for you. If you walk up to a timber wolf, it jumps you. I mean, I don't know if that's for all timber wolves or if that was just the alpha. But okay, let's check. Do we have bleeding going on here? No bleeding and all that. Amazingly, took me down to just about dead, but no bleeding. Clothing is so-so. A little chewed. Nothing too bad. Okay. Okay, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get our Aurora. Yikes. Okay. You can't push on them, apparently. Okay, so let's get rid of this stuff right now. Wait, do I have a... I've got one of those. This is risky, but considering we're so tired, let's just do it. Okay. That was good, I guess. And let's do birch bark tea. And let's put in an hour, 2 hours. Maybe we get our Aurora. We'll go open that thing up. I could just die. I was really pushing it. You know what I was doing was going to look for sardines. And yeah, I have no weapon, so that was me tapping the keyboard there, or tapping the mouse. So I just, in the beginning of this series, I put on struggle editions or struggle tweaks, which makes it so that old people like me can win struggles sometimes. But I disabled it because I was like, you probably remember, maybe you remember I was saying like, no, you know, it should be hard. They should take you out. Yeah, so that's what happens. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I had that one coming. But anyway, I can't believe I lived. Because, yeah, I didn't win that fight by any stretch of the imagination. So, that was getting cocky. You know, walking up with the blue flare and trying to put it in a Timberwolf's mouth is kind of the definition of cocky. And, you know, I think I was a little bit disarmed by those Timberwolves up the hill that were relaxed. Oh, come on. Give us our Aurora tonight, guys. Don't make this... Yes! Please don't sleep through it. Okay, guys. Here we go. We don't have the condition for this, but I should have gone out sneaking. You heard me click. My mouse basically fell off the table. And now I got a big problem because we've got a mean loon out there. No. We've got the wolf in the wolf in the cannery. Which I'm going at with fractional health. I suppose what I could do is, like, you know, open the cannery and then come back later, but let's go in and get in some trouble. It's a regular wolf, so I should be able to panic it with a torch. And then figure out what to do later. I did that already. So the good news is that the Timberwolf pack apparently has despawned. No, they're probably around. They're always around, but yeah, that was weird with no blood loss. It was. I can't shoot it, Monrad, because my rule is for mod lopers that you have to repair the. I tell you what, we need water anyway. I should have brought the thing anyway, but let's go ahead and make this 100% chance. Let's just treat ourselves to a 100% chance light. Make ourselves feel better after what just happened. I should make another birch bark tea. And we'll go in with torches blazing. And, you know. It sounds nasty. Whatever that is. It sounds very nasty. Okay, we're gaining a little bit. That's good. Let's add a cedar. So let me try to scroll up and find out what that console command is. Now that we have a fire going. Let's see. What is it? F1 Ember box. Add Ember box. Okay, let's do it. F1 add Ember box. There we go. Cute. I know it's cheating, guys, but it's mod soup. Now we've got what? Fire starting. We've got go to everything. Where is it? What's this? An Ember box. Oh, it looks just like a can. Okay, yeah. There you go. Lunuak, hey. Done. Okay, so let's go. Let's do it. Wait a sec. Go to add fuel, and then you take embers. Hear those Timberwolves out there? They're angry at somebody. Not me, though. Okay, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to test this. So, actually, Jeremy, what I was thinking, you know, back when was that this would... I always thought this should be the natural place where you have the, you know, you open up the canneries, that you drop a ladder down there. Wouldn't that make so much sense? If you had just like a lever or something and dropped a ladder and you could drop down. Chuck, so we... oh, but we've got the ember box. Now let's take a look at that ember box one more time. That's the ember box. Oh no, it's different than a can. It's glowing. I got it. Actions. Harvest. Oh, interesting. You can get birch bark out of it. That's cool. So you can get your can back. I like that. Anthony, welcome. Yeah, that would be an Aurora Timberwolf, right? And it probably is supercharged. Let's put a little water on here. So we've got something going on. And we'll go in and take a look inside. Get some new torches. So this could be a death sentence right here, guys. A suicide mission, I should say. Not a death sentence. Nobody's forcing me to do this. Oh, please, there should be a cannery memo. There should be a pry bar in here, right? Yes, yes. So that saves a lot of pain. And let's go deal with this. Let's go meet our fate in here. Okay, guys, here goes. So let's eat a cattail. Oh, yikes! You're right. Good point, Dave. He's here. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, guys. There it is. Well, I had that one coming. That's a shame, guys. It was close. It was close. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I thought it was a pretty good shot with the flare gun. I thought it connected, but no. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I mean, it doesn't really change too much. You know, we could have repaired the rifle and stuff. So I guess what I'm saying is, what were we trying to learn? I mean, there could have been a heavy hammer in there. That would have been interesting to see. Do I have it in me to start a new run right now? Okay, what's the vote, guys? Do we start a new run to continue the mod soup right now? Or do we switch over to Project Zomboid? It's fairly close to the hour mark. So yeah, it was a good flare shot. I aimed high, which is what you're supposed to do. Maybe I went over him. Yeah, so you think he attacked me with a flare burning, eh? Could be, eh? That was a suicide run. I shouldn't have gone in. Oh, listen to him. Oh, just bragging about it, eh? 7 days, guys. Oh, it was a bold effort to try to get into the cannery. What the heck? Let's continue. We don't have a full hour anyway, because if I don't go to bed at 11, it'll be the end of my life as I know it. So let's get out of here. Yeah. Will not be saved? Yeah, that's fine with me. Oh gosh, guys. Shock and awe right there. Let's get back into it. Is this all saved is the question. This looks like my settings. Yes, very high. Yes. So this is still our settings. The code is that. Does that look familiar to me? Yes, it does. Harsh, guys. Very, very harsh. But good, I should say. The one thing I have to turn on is override this. I've been doing this as my kind of fun aspect of the run. It's getting chewed by Timberwolves is fun, but 7 days to die, indeed. Low plant, yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna get back on the horse here because I mean, the main reason I'm pursuing with this mod soup run is to get a feel for the random major loot spawn in Interloper. That mod, random interloper rare loot, I think. So far I still haven't found any of the major. I found the hacksaw, I guess, but hacksaw on the bedroll. So I have found some of it actually, but the hammer, you know, that's the key. So let's get back in there and let's give it another try. I think it was a good death, you know, like as deaths go. I feel like it was a fair death. It was a duel. I lost. Okay, do I have everything the way we need it? That's right. I did find several fire strikers. You're right. Yeah. So let's do random. You know it's going to start me in Ash Canyon. Let's just do random anyway. Just for fun. Okay, I'm going to do a male this time. So what are we calling this? Mod Soup 2. Or it's Mod Soup 3 or 4 actually. I don't even know. Mod Soup RN. I think it's 3. I don't know. Oh, it was a good death. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, lovely. Timberwolf. Pleasant Valley. Where the heck are we? Not recognizing this. Oh, that's Pleasant Valley, has to be, right? This is a weird spot. It's that's Pleasant Valley. Gee, this is a weird spawn. Like, I don't actually really remember this spawn too well. Are we near, okay, burnt out house down there. Draft dodgers? Gee, I just forget. I don't know this area. The sun's going to come up soon. That's not going to really make a huge difference. So down there is Pleasant Valley Farmstead over there. Yeah. Gee, I really don't actually know where we are. Oh, there's a wolf right there. That's lovely. We're on Skeeter's Ridge. That's the Skeeter's Ridge wolf.
Cold.
So that's actually a fairly good spot, I guess. I think this is Skeeter's Ridge. Yeah, Skeeter's Ridge. Let's try to get by this guy. It's going to be very, very dark in that bunker, though. And then we got to go to the plane, I guess. This is going to be frozen. This is going to be Frostbite run for sure. This is going to go badly. It's like we're looking at another wolf attack. Right after. Back to back. Headwind. Sneaking into a headwind. Another one over there. It's lovely. Couple of rocks. Yeah, I could do the crash site for close, yeah. I don't know, but this, yeah. There he is over there. I think this is the one with the bunker right here, right? A little hazy for me, frankly, but... Okay, pick up my stick. Frostbite on just about everything coming. There it is. And this is going to be an unforgiving hell in here because it's going to be cold still, and I don't have any. I can't see anything. Oh no, we can see. Good. Okay, let's see if we can't find ourselves something useful in here. Spray paint. Yeah, why? So we're still taking damage. Yeah, it's looking like, I don't know, typically when I'm in Pleasant Valley, I just go straight for the homestead because it's a place of guaranteed stuff. Messing around with the plane crash right now, I think could be risky. Could be very risky. Can't see much. We're just gonna have to leave. And I'm gonna have to go down to Draft Dodgers. That's, you know, at this point in the run, you do want a pair of socks. I mean, Crash Site is the best, but I'm going to lose. I'm going to get Frostbite trying to get that clothing. But I might anyway get Frostbite. If I break this down, we're going to be... let's while we're freezing, let's just do. What? I thought I'd pick up a stick. Didn't I? Can't you break that into tinder? 5 minutes of condition loss. I think we're just going to try to run to the... Now, there's probably more here that I can't see, but... We just don't have a fire source. And that's what I love about having the game dark, is that it's punishing, right? Like, you just can't see stuff, so... Sorry. Off you go. Okay. What's happening here? Oh my gosh. Why am I doing that? It's really a long staircase, guys. Like, it seems a little unrealistic. Bunker near the rope climb down to draft dodgers. That would be good. I do have a 10% chance. Oh, shucks. That's going to cost me. That's going to cost me bad. Kind of in the don't look stage, because like I know they're right there. Murph, welcome. Yeah, so Mod Soup is we had a restart because we lost a guy, a gal that is, over in the cannery. It was messy, but it was a noble death, but ugly for sure. So I'm creeping because I know that guy was hanging around over here. I don't see him now. Let's go. And I know there's a way to go down here. Right? I don't know. Let's not mess with it. Is it? Oh, it's daytime's going to be coming, but not immediately. Let's get down there. Oh, it's too bad. I was really hoping for that flare gun shot. It would have been a thing of beauty at the cannery, but you know, no. I have a lot of misses with the flare gun. I think Murph is the flare gun sniper. So, I wonder, Funky, where that bunker would be. Over here, maybe? Not seeing anything. Let's just go. We're going to get frostbite for sure. Now, Draft Dodger's bed, we'll just see. With any luck, it's warm. Normally I would work out on the bunnies here, but we're gonna go because this is more important. A lot of bunnies, wow. Let's just go warm up first and then we'll ask questions later. And really, really, really hope we can warm up right now. Let's just see. It should be day one doable, but come on, bed. Come on, bed. No, guys, not even anywhere close. Oh my gosh, and no light of any kind. Oh, the harshness of it. Okay, so there's your Relentless Night coming back to absolutely destroy you. Yeah, we got nothing, guys, and I can't even search it. So here we go, Frostbite. Let's do this. Oh, it's painful. It's a painful morning to be setting out. Frozen extremities. Oh. I asked for suffering, and I'm getting it. Look at that wind. So actually last time, oh no, we started in Pleasant Valley last time, let's say. A little hazy on that, but I think so. And we found out that the homestead was warm, but that was during the day. So this is the absolute coldest time of the day. So the draft dodgers dipped under. Yeah, it's just brutal, guys. Yeah, this is the day you get frostbite. Day one. Yeah, there we go. It's coming on the hands. But you know, the thing about frostbite is once you get it, you just kind of live with it. You can kind of just accept it.
So cold.
There it is. Frostbite.
Just let me lay down for a bit.
Yeah, and actually, we might be working on hypothermia, too. I'm just going to say yes to frostbite. Now I should have just gone to the... You know what, Funky? If I had gone for the plane crash, we might not have got frostbite. I might have found gloves. But who knows? Yeah, I feel cold too. It's just awful. I normally wouldn't be doing this if, like, you know, if I had the right instincts, I'd be on my way to... I'm just kind of hoping to find another piece of birch bark so we can make our ember carrier. So I'm kind of into it now. Okay, let's just go. We're dying. We're dying fast. And it's a long way still. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Tailwind for a change. I mean, frostbite, I feel like in this game, it's one of those afflictions that you almost never get. I mean, you don't, you know, I would say very few runs I get frostbite. And, you know, this run we're being a little more careless. If I was doing a serious run, I probably would have taken a little bit more care with it. But, I mean, there weren't too many options up there on Skeeter's Ridge, but getting frostbite in some strange part of the body that just got cold somehow. But yeah, but it is, you know, a lot of those afflictions, like, you want to get, you know, because they're kind of, like, interesting, you know? Okay. So, Jeremy, it takes charcoal to build the ember box, but you're saying you can like, repair it or fuel it up with additional charcoal? Should be in the wind shade, I feel like, but it's that oblique tailwind. Okay. I'm just leaning into the frostbite at this point. And yeah, we're gonna get there. It's gonna be cold. See, that's the thing, guys. It might also be cold in the homestead. Okay. Nice. What's the base? How many base hours is it for? What's the base time for that ember box? I always take that wide, unnecessarily wide. Okay, I really hope that it's not freezing cold inside. Two and a half, 2.4 hours, okay. It's still cold, guys, and I can't see anything. This is the harshness. Sometimes are there matches there? So the other matches are... This is so bad. Oh my gosh. The other matches sometimes are here on the counter, right? What's it going to be? Come on. Lantern feels nice, but that's not what I need. Chair, no. Nice. Fireplace, yes. Sometimes they're on the lip of that fireplace, I think, but the place they are is in the basement. And if we go down there, we might not get out. Let's try to go up to see what it feels like. -6. I don't think so, guys. I think the bed upstairs is only like plus... Not +6, is it? These beds aren't. There's no bed in here, is there? It's the other room. It's the far room. This one over here. It's not +6, I think it's +5. +7, go. Yes! Oh, it's so good. It's still cold in here, but just to not be actively dying is a relief. Right. Oh, look at that, guys. So day 1, rifle under the bed. Cool. I actually don't remember that. I don't even remember that rifle spawn. I don't think I've ever seen it, guys. That's a first for me. I know that's like probably a stalker thing, but wow, cool. 63%er, but we can't use it because we need to repair it, guys. We need to repair it at the cannery that I just died at. Oh, we were so close. It's a real shame to lose that, but do another one. Warm me up a little bit, but it's still freaking cold inside. -5, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can creep up the bitrate a little bit, because let's just see. Let's go back to 8,000 and see what happens. Yeah, I think we're fine. We said there was a disturbance in the force earlier, but we're better. I'm gonna say tentatively. Okay, that's all good. Definitely want the extra clothes. Wool socks are slightly better. 26. Okay, rip those down. Yeah, guys, so go join the TLD modding Discord. That's where all the action happens. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. You know, this is harsh. This is very harsh. It's a very harsh first day, which is what it should be. You know, it should be Frostbite first day. Now, we can go get our matches in the basement now, which is great, but I'm just going to spend... Oh, there. Ski jacket. Okay, that changes everything. Nice. Boom. And now we are not quite above still, though, guys. Still losing in here. So, it makes for a very cold first day. So, I have a feeling that on regular interloper, you'd still be warm in here, but I'm not 100% on that. Okay, what have I done? Okay, I'll do this. Yeah, to get the water. Yeah, having the ember like warm you up a little bit, I guess would be kind of an incentive to use it. Although I don't know if that's realistic. I mean, you're kind of trying to insulate the ember with that can and everything, so... But yeah, I mean, probably a warm can. I'm still a little undecided on the warm food mod. I'm using it and it's cool, but I just don't know if it's like... I don't know why I'm kind of iffy about it. I mean, you know, Jeremy, since we got you here, the warm food mod, I wonder, is it? Oh, there. Yes, and we haven't got frostbite on our heads yet, guys. So there you go. Where's the frostbite? On the hand. It was about to be on the head. It's numb. We're numb right now. Ooh, that was a close call. Just beat that one. Nice. So it's not all doom and gloom here. So yeah, there were no matches there. Thank God I didn't try to click in the dark any longer. Yeah. It's beautiful in here, guys. It looks good. It's like, I don't have any lighting mods on though. I turned that off. Oh, there's the can opener. Did I already have one of those? Yes, I did. Anyway, we could break it down. But yeah, the warm food mod, I think, one of the things that threw me off is you can't rewarm food, and the other thing is that I'm not internally convinced that like a steak would warm you the way that warm liquid would, but yeah, the splitting hairs. I mean, I think I generally like it. I think I'm generally good with the warm food mod. The only irk I would have is that, you know, I don't necessarily want the game to be any easier, but late game, a game like Deadman that depends on buffs, it could make a huge difference. And you know, late game you start to run out of, we said this last time, but late game you start to run out of you know, buffs, because you run out of ratios and stuff. So to have kind of a renewable source of buffs is a big deal. Is a big deal. Cool. There we go. So now that we're gaining, let's tear it down, make a couple bandages. Sort of get situated here. Gee, look at that. We're just about to lose. Let's not lose. Let's not go into the red on food, because I would like to get that well-fed buff. Those are all heatable, and some of them are a little sketchy. Okay, it's time for us to go downstairs and get our matches. And I guess we're gonna... It's a little bit funny, because the last run I think we started here, right? So it was a much better start, though, but... Yeah, like we went to... I'm kind of repeating myself. We just... I'm trying to think. I think we did that. Oh, yeah, we went to... yeah, this is a repeat. So we won't do an exact repeat. Last time we went to the barn, that is, sorry. And then we went to the crossing. What's it called? Thompson's Crossing. And then we went to Coastal Highway. We got stumped on the heavy hammer, and then we ended up going back, and I got talked into going to Bleak, and that's when things went south. I kind of knew Bleak was a suicide mission, but I did it anyway, guys. It was fun. So yeah, no tools here. This is sometimes this is, I think, not a guaranteed heavy tool spawn, but a very likely one. But again, like Jeremy /DS5678 has removed all of the regular tool spawns. He said he has some of them that are similar, but
That'll come in handy.
make my way to Timberwolf Mountain without forging. What was that? Oh, I thought it was a Mackinac at first. That would be both. I did add Timberwolf. We have Timberwolves on at Timberwolf Mountain. So in case you guys missed that, if you're joining late, we have. Oh, it's probably only it's only at the quit screen. But yeah, we have Timberwolves added to Timberwolf Mountain. So that should be harsh, but interesting. I think I do like that. I think it's a very, very cool mod. Timberwolves Anywhere. So. Very, very cool mod. Like, potentially massively game-changing, so I'm loving it. In principle. I'm sure I'll hate it when we get there, especially since they just got chewed up. But yeah, I mean, the Timberwolf Mountain's been a heavy hammer spawn for a while, right? So it could be an option. From a survivability point of view, though, I guess it's close. Do I want to go right back up to Skeeters after this experience I've just had? No. Do I want to go to, like, my comfort zone? Do I want to go to Mystery Lake? Yes. Okay, let's light a fire. Let's try not to lose too much condition here, guys. We've got the one birch bark. It's 80% I'll take. Oh, we've got accelerant. This is the time you use it. So you make sure you get your match used.
That should help warm things up.
Actually, okay, we got that. Let's go ahead and make a leader. Let's not mess around here. And let's make a leader now. Let's make 2 liters. Why not? And while that's cooking, let's cook. We have the can opener, which is great. So we'll do the good ones, like the tomato soup. The problem with Timberwolf is if I go to Timberwolf, it's dead end. So it's like you go there and then you're sort of like, if you don't find what you need, you just have to suffer your way back through Pleasant Valley. I mean, if we had the bedroll and the hacksaw, day one early game summit would be spectacular. But we don't. I'd say, I don't know. I want to go. I'm thinking I'm going to go to Mystery Lake. I think that's. I mean, but getting through the cannery, getting through the dam, non-trivial affair at this point. Because of Relentless Night. So I have to get all the way. This is what we talked about. The reason I ended up going to Coastal Highway is because I didn't want to get stuck in a cold interior. But I think yeah, we don't have the bedroll. Where did we find the bedroll last time? Did I find it? I feel like we might have found it at Thompson's Crossing or something, like in one of the houses or in the community center. I can't remember now. Fortunately, my memory is really bad. Yeah, so it's going to be cold. It's going to be windy. It's going to be nasty outside. We're low condition, but, you know, we're not going to hang out. We're low condition, low condition recovery. So, you know, got to be careful. And hanging around really isn't going to help that much. What am I doing? I'm trying to... Tell you what. Let's cheat again. Okay, let's cheat again. And let's take some embers. Okay, and we'll see if it lasts. It should last all the way to what's it called? Why is that 27? Really? I thought it was higher when I cooked it, but must not have missed that. Yeah, you're right about that. I think, you know, it was interesting going to Coastal Highway. I can't believe we didn't find... Oh, great. Okay, one thing I should check, though, while we're here is... Run upwind here. Timberwolf over there. Or not Timberwolf. Yeah, it'd be cool that... I mean, I still think I'd love the Timberwolf add... Timberwolves Everywhere mod more if you could do... random. So you might just get a pack of Timberwolves or something. And I'd like to see it actually per pack, you know? It'd be cool. 6 charcoal. Yes, to keep this thing going. Right. Yeah, this is nasty weather, but it's still not bad for a walk. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I still think that we're going to go for it. Try to make it over to the... We don't have the hacksaw yet, so we're not doing the deer. Yeah, the random packs, man, that would make it just so insane. So insane. I think that would be so cool. You know, like the thing is, like, I generally avoid Bleak Inlet because I hate the Timberwolves. But I respect them, and I understand that, you know, it's nice to have a reason to go to Bleak Inlet, and that's kind of why we have the rule in Mod Loper where you can use the rifle, but you have to go there and repair it. So you kind of got to brave the Timberwolf threat. But on the other hand, like, I've kind of thought that, you know, it's a little weird that they're just restricted to that region. So, what time is it? Yeah. I mean, yeah, if the Ember Box added a degree to the warmth, it would definitely be, like, a plus. Like, you'd want to do it all the time. It would kind of be like the torch buff, you know, like torch traveling. So what we're going to do is we're going to get there, and we're going to try to light a fire with the Ember Box, which is going to be really interesting. And I hope it's 2.5 hours. It's not a 2.5 hour walk over here, I really hope, but we'll see. Radio shed. Yeah, up at the top. Yeah, I mean, is that what you're saying? There might be a tool, a heavy hammer spawn? Like, that's a traditional heavy hammer spawn. And just generally an awesome place to go for 8 different reasons. Did I find a pry bar? Yes. There's something. Pulls off in the distance. There he is. Oh, he's coming my way. But you know what? Let's be bold. We've got a torch. And we're gonna get cold. I'd rather have the encounter. Oh, look at all those deer over there, guys. Four deer. Let's do this, big guy. Let's try to send him the other way. You know what? I mean, it's gonna be my second wolf attack of the day. Third wolf attack, sorry. Great contact. Oh, there's another one over there. Nice. Oh, blizzard coming in. This is it, guys. Am I going to make it with my torch? We're really going to have to test out the Ember Box now. Look at that blizzard coming in. That's beautiful. Here we go. Just before the wind kicked up. Nice. Oh, found it at the radio control hut? Nice. In Bleak Inlet. Did I? Oh, at the radio control hut. Yes, thank you. Okay, all the way there. Gee. So I didn't have it that whole time. Bold of me. That's right, and we remarked it being a new placement. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for remembering for me. We already got those tools. We're losing temperature here. Okay, let's go ahead and start this before the amber box runs out. So we go like this. We go amber box. There it is. Smoldering amber box. 24%. Cool, guys. Let's light it up. 80%. Go. That's awesome there. So there you go, guys. Amber box. I think it's a very cool addition. Like I'm cool with that. You know, it adds. It makes the game a touch easier. But honestly, if we could disable torch, like that's one question I have for you, Jeremy. Since you're such an experienced modder, is do you think there's any hope of, you know, preventing turkey? Hey, preventing torch draws from fires? Like you could do it just the honor system and everything, but I'm just wondering if do you think in principle possible to make it so you could only craft torches? Because that would be kind of the holy grail of, you know, requiring you to use the ember box and requiring us to, you know, craft torches for a change, because there is no reason to craft torches right now. Yeah, so Turkey, we lost the run over at Bleak Inlet in an ugly way, and
Use this.
we're starting over, guys. We're starting over. It's a little painful, frankly, but we're doing it. But hey, I mean, you're supposed to die, right? Consume torch on fire start. I'm trying to think of why that's good. Oh, so you can't retry? Yeah, but you can still torch chain, and you can still draw. I could throw torches on the ground and, you know, draw torches and stuff. I don't know, you know. You could make a pile of burning torches and then, you know, sequentially use them or something. I don't know. There would be a gamey way to break that. I think the best way is just to limit torch draws from fires. Like, just take out the take torch button. You can do that, right? Just take the take torch button out, so we can't do that anymore. It would be harsh. It's one of those mods where it's like, wait, you're taking a feature away. But, you know, for sick people like us, that would be entertaining. Okay, I should speak for myself. For sick people like me, that would be entertaining. And perhaps Murph. I think Murph would appreciate it. Murph's the kind of guy that if you prevented him from pulling torches from fires, he'd thank you. So now we're in a spot. We gotta. Not gonna drink that just yet. Might as well eat the dog food though, I guess. There's no buff coming out of that. It's heavy. 48 minutes on the fire. I do have to move today. Like we're not gonna. But I actually like it. I like the torch, the fire ember thing. It's a sick request, you know. Like the thing is, Jeremy, like nobody else is gonna use that mod. It's just be me, baby. You know, like. But I'm not even sure I really want it. Here I am asking for it. And I'm like, that would be hell. No more torch chaining. Like I'd have to actually. Ooh, sardines, hidden sardines. I don't want that. But you know what I mean. Like this is the thing with mods and with custom settings and rules. I've been telling folks that unless it's actually disabled in the game, I'll do it. You know, I'll just get desperate and. I don't have that kind of self-control where I can stick to a rule, like do this, don't do that. Yeah. I need to be stopped. We have 4 minutes, okay. So, it's not a great situation, but we're actually approaching that nice time of the day, so. Okay, 30 minutes on that, that's good. 46 minutes. Okay, let's put an hour of sleep. Yeah, you could do that, I guess, and still torch. Okay, Jeremy, here's the thing. The torch chain fire start isn't the problem, because there's you know, there's matches galore. The game's chock full, like stacked with matches. So it's absolutely not a problem that you can, you know, start fires with torches. That's not what I'm talking about. It's that you can defeat wolves with torches, right? So I was walking. The problem, the reason I like Timberwolves and the random Timberwolf thing is that you can't defeat Timberwolves, I don't think, with torches. So every other wolf in the world right now, the way the game is, you can just walk through them, right? So the logic there is to disable that aspect of the, you know, so kind of like the exploit of it by having it. So yeah, I can you know defeat wolves with torches, but I have to do it with I have to make those torches. So, you know, how many am I really going to have? It's going to lessen the probability of me being able to pull off a wolf defeat. And then wolves will be dangerous again, you know? And we'll be happy. Because, you know, it's in the last run, in the Deadman run, I discovered, and I didn't know before that run, that at this stage in the game's life, excuse me, in this stage of the game's life, wolves are basically nullified by torches completely. So, and since you can pull unlimited torches, it's just like there's no more wolf danger. It's ridiculous, unless it's windy. Who was saying that last week? Was it Funky or somebody was saying? Maybe it was Tamat said that unless it's windy, you know, you've got an issue with wolves. But right now, although right now it's a blizzard, so we also don't have any issues with wolves. But let's check. It's proper blizzard right there. That's not good. So what we're going to do, guys, is... what are we going to do? I don't have enough fire, really, to keep this going. So, or enough stuff. So this is it. It's like do or die here. Let's take embers. For some reason. It's 2 hours, you said, on embers. So let's take some... What? Does your ember box get used up? No way. No way. No, I dropped it. I dropped the ember box. What happened? Did I use it up? I dropped it? Something bad happened. Okay, let's try this. No, it's not. It's not. Maybe did I leave it at the last place? I probably mistook it for a can. Ah, something weird happened there, Jeremy, where I lost it. So, but when I go take embers, it's not there. Didn't we have one? I cheated just a second ago. We started this fire with an ember box, so I was assuming it was sitting in my inventory with no embers. Put a stick in just in case I'm doing something ridiculous here. But fire starting sec. Oh, you gotta repair it. You gotta repair it or something, right? Yeah. Okay, it's broken. That's crazy, man. So it's a one-shot use. Whoa! And you can't repair it. You can repair it with charcoal, right? We have charcoal. No, did I? I thought we had charcoal. Tell me there's charcoal in here. Yes, we got 5 charcoal, so I can't seemingly repair it. Tell me if that's intended behavior. Anyway, I guess we're going to sleep an hour. Because what else am I going to do, right? And hope that Relentless Night comes through for us on keeping the place warm. Oh. So, wait a sec. Like, it burns itself to 0. There's no way to put it out, though, kind of thing. Guys, I have 7 liters of water. What's wrong with me? Gee, we're kind of in a spot here, guys. Like, it's gonna get cold. These are not hot anymore. Drop a few of these liters. Let's sleep another hour. So yeah, I'm a little curious about that behavior. Like, it burns out. You can add charcoal to it to keep it going, but then it inevitably fails, and you have to build a new one with a new can and everything. New gut. Or no, not a new gut. New can, new birch bark. I like that, actually, Jeremy. I mean, I don't know how realistic it is, but I like that there's that additional layer of difficulty to it. Okay, this is risky because I don't even have these yet. Why is that? Oh, guys, I was on that filter the whole time. My gosh. Let's make another one of these. Come on, wind, die down. You know you don't want to keep blizzarding on it. I guess you might as well rest. We're almost cold, guys. Here it is. Here comes Relentless Night to haunt me. Maybe walking back to the renewed blizzard. What? It's gonna be cold now, guys. This is it. We're gonna lose another run right here. It's awesome. I have no choice but to sleep with this. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, you can harvest it for the initial materials. Awesome. So you just need a new piece of birch bark. Okay, yeah, good point. Let's check that. Thank you for teaching me. You get your cycle can back. So you just need, let's just check that again. Okay. This is awesome. I do like this. I do like this mod. What are we dealing with here? Ember box. And I can just remake it again. You just need birch bark, charcoal, and yeah, you got your can. Very, very cool, guys. So it's now viciously dark, but I think we have to move. Like, I can't stay here. Oh, even worse, I can't find a way out, but tell you what, let's make a fire again. with our meager matches. We'll heat things up. Coming up to, okay, so we got 8. Oh, look how lost I was, eh? Let's do that. And yeah, that's cool. I like the Ember box. It's awesome. So it's actually like an interesting addition to the game. And you know, with Modloper, it's like we've made the game a lot harder, right? By taking Interloper and adding some difficulty, adding Hunger Revamped, you know, making it harsh, which is, you know, a lot of fun. And so it, why are those closed now? Something's up there. I don't know. Anyway, you know, we made it harsh, so you know, having a couple extra bonuses isn't a bad thing. So let's add one more stick. Yikes! We're kind of down to the business here, guys. Guns, guns, guns. I mean, I don't really know. So 8 minutes. Those are. Oh, really? My gosh, no way. So long. 12 minutes. That's more like it. Let's do this. We're down to just the absolute bare 5 minutes to make. Let's craft it. And I like, actually, you know what, Jeremy? I like that it uses birch bark. Yes, I was going to say that, Funky, because it's your tea or your birch bark. You know, choose. It's a pick your poison type situation, which it's awesome. There, we got our embers. Let's hit the road, guys. How many torches do we have left? Not many. So we came out of this place with not much. We got the what do we get? Oh, that's lovely. So unfortunately, where we are right now, like, it kind of only makes sense to me to go to the crossing, you know? Which I hope I'm going the right direction. Up over here, isn't it? Because if we go back to the house, I don't think we have the wherewithal to go to the radio control hut because we're going to be too tired. Oh, this is nasty, guys. Am I turned around here? Wait a sec. No, that's the bridge. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, so I don't have the wherewithal to go to the radio control hut. That'll be certain death. If we go back to the homestead, we won't get, you know, there's nothing there for us. A little hazy, guys. Yeah, it's around that way. Nice. Yeah, I love that you redid the interloper spawns. I just love it. It's so good. Honestly, the rare interloper spawn mod is the best, you know? And I think Jeremy and I were talking a little bit about ways it could be enhanced, but... June, hey! Welcome, thanks for coming. We're just kind of tying off here, but... Yeah, we had a savage death in Bleak Inlet, and we are... Hey guys, so this is a familiar carcass here. But considering it is what it is, I'm hungry, let's take it. Oh! What? Cannot use bare hands, but we can move it. But we drop our torch, and that's something I heard folks talking about. You drop your torch, you can pick it up. So that's a big negative. Gotta be a little careful because we don't even have enough to get through food poisoning. So food poisoning would be fatal. I don't even have race shoes. Thought there was a car here. There was last time. Yeah, check it out, June. It's the random interloper rare spawns mod by Jeremy, who's here. Jeremy Pritz /DS5678 is his handle on the mod Discord. And yeah, he totally redid the interloper loot tables, basically, so they're randomized. And he put in new custom spots for everything. And there's 300 spots for the major tools, and 10% chance for each spot by default. And so that makes it just new for us, right? Guys, we're getting cold again already. This is so harsh. It's just such a harsh first 2 days. Like, frostbite risk is back. Let's get in there and check this place for stuff. And we're just losing condition. Like, I'm shedding condition. And we'll probably end up trying to sleep at the same spot that we did. So this is just like deja vu of the last run, but we, you know, good old randomness started us in Pleasant Valley again. And I love random stuff. Oh, June, that would be amazing. Yeah, we've always talked about that, right? About the possibility of including... Yes, Jeremy, thank you for... Hopefully you're hearing this. June's point of something we've always wanted, some of us have always wanted, is to have... There'd be a possibility that you find a rare, very rare piece of stalker kit in Interloper, you know? Yeah.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, actually, Jeremy and I were talking about region connectivity before. That's one of Murph's longtime wishes. So those are garbage for now, but we'll hold on to them. Yeah. Actually, and Jeremy said that he actually watched the whole series so far, so he's probably heard a lot of these suggestions already. But yeah, June's a long-time Relentless Night player, so she's you know, pretty much a pro. So definitely a good person to talk to about this sort of stuff. But yeah, guys, join the TLD mod Discord. It's kind of where all this chat really happens, and that's where I met June and Jeremy. Weather's turned on us savagely. Oh, can't pop. I will stop for that. Looks like we're going to be in the dark in the... is it over here, guys? I can't even... Yes. There's the community center. Get in there. Please don't use our torch before we get in there. Wow, guys. Look at this. We're freezing to death. And it's still cold in here, guys. Let's go start a fire in here to warm the place up just a bit, because we're like literally hemorrhaging temperature right now like crazy. Oh, smoldering amber box. Let's use it. Go. 60% chance though. Yep, it is what it is. Let's do it. Yeah, I completely agree, June. Yeah, there should be like a rare, really low rare probability of stalker loot somewhere out there in strange spots.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, this is awful though, guys. We're in an awful scenario.
That should help warm things up.
We're down to like just, you know, just the worst. Like we're dying, you know. So being here, food's not going to be an issue anymore, probably. Oh, there, that's good. So we'll see what kind of firewood we can find, but we don't have any issue with water, but it's not going to be a pleasant night, let me tell you. So out of all the mod soup starts, I'd say this is the one that's the harshest so far, the most pressure. And definitely going to challenge me. We're down like, we're doing bad for conditioning. We got frostbite, you know, I'm out of wood. I haven't been doing a good stick run. And, go to the fire again. Check the ember box. Oh, 21 minutes, guys. Ember box, where are you, ember box? No, I lost it, man. Crazy. Oh, it's so crazy. I wish I had a coal or something to heat this place up, but we're down to, I'm burning the guns book. Well, in this kitchen, you know. These are good books, like, you know. But we're in really desperate way here. And we're coming up to the time. We're actually at the 2-hour mark, guys. So what we'll do is we'll tie it off here in such a bad way, really. But it's unclear where we'll survive the night, actually. So not a bad way to leave, actually, from a stream perspective. Cliffhanger. But yeah, we already did this place, so this is it. Is there a micro? Yeah. No. A couple more over here. Fridge. The fire's about to go out. There's very little residual warmth in this place. I'm probably going to end up burning my books to get a couple hours sleep, and then we're going to try to, I guess, bash our way over to the so-called warm house, and try not to get eaten on the way. And that's it, you know. So that's searched. Let's put this out. Let's try to extend this fire a little bit. Yeah, Jeremy, so one thing we were talking about before was having, you know, a little more specificity on what is included in the set of things that get randomized. would be cool. You know, considering the desperation we're in, it's a burn all books situation, I think. Let's burn them all. Yeah. I guess let's burn this one. We're not going to read Wilderness Kitchen. Who am I kidding? Okay, we've got 1 hour. Just one measly hour, you know? And stay on target. Get rid of you. And we have a little bit of energy left, so... But, I tell you what, let's... excuse me, let's... We don't have any buffs. What's the tinder plug situation? Two measly tinder plugs. It's just lame. I'm going to put one more stick on this. And we're going to sleep an hour, guys. And we're going to call it an episode. Yeah, this conversation could go on, but hopefully we survive for some interesting amount of time next week. We got a little bit of a fire left. 20 minutes of fire, guys. So there it is. Let's tie it off for the week. Thanks so much for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. It's been savage, and it's good to have a savage run for a change. I think Mod Lover's starting to get some teeth, you know, starting to chew me a little bit, and I'm enjoying that. But so good to see you all, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Have a safe week, and hopefully I can pick up my recording episodes and maybe some more streaming in the near future, because work is hopefully going to let up in April. So, but yeah. Really enjoyed seeing you all. Take care. Jeremy, DS5678, thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate it. I love your mods, and keep up the amazing work. And Shieldheart, if you're still here, thanks for coming too. And all of you, really. So have a great week, folks. Catch you later.